Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be doing a Q&A and I don't want to make this intro too long, but I literally thought that I was gonna be filming this in 2 weeks, but I was like making my little spread calendar, whatever, of my videos for the next month and a half, and I don't have enough time to put this anywhere later. So this video is literally going up in 2 days, which means I have to edit it all tonight and tomorrow. I feel like I'm gonna be procrastinating a lot, so yeah, let's get on with it. I have my water here, so cheers. Well, first I wanted to do just some basic stuff. My name's Anya. Welcome to my channel, guys. I do YouTube. Yes, that is what this is. So I'm 15 years old. I'm going into 10th grade. I live in California and I post on Mondays. There have been a few times, like I think 2 or 3 times, that I've like skipped that in the past 6 months, 5 to 6 months that I've been on a actual schedule. So the next category is YouTube. What inspired me to start a YouTube channel? Okay, so I have on my iPad over here, I have like a list of stuff that I wrote and a bunch of talking points. So I'm gonna be looking over here a lot, so sorry about that, but yeah. So ever since I was little, I love performing. I did dance, I've played sports, I do instruments, you know, all that jazz. So honestly, it was just kind of another way of reaching people in a different way of performing, you know? One of my close friends started one like a few months before me. I'll have her channel linked up here if you guys want to go subscribe to her. But yeah, and I don't know, I just really loved the idea for a long time. I had made like a few little videos when I was younger and stuff like that, but I had never really put them out anywhere. I used to make like little movies with my friends and stuff, which were so fun. Like they were the funniest things ever. But yeah, we would make those all the time when we were younger. So, you know, it was just the natural progression of making little dumb videos with your friends to finally actually getting a YouTube channel and posting stuff, you know? What are the best and the worst parts of YouTube? Okay, so I love the fact that you can just look back on like travel videos and just fun moments with your friends and just see how I've grown, because like I literally look at a video that I did at the beginning of quarantine and I'm like, I have changed so much. And then I look back at my first video ever that I made like last year and it's just so strange. Like I don't know, it's just really funny. And it's really fun to just like watch travel videos, which kind of isn't really happening right now. So these videos have no purpose, right? Yeah, no. I don't know, it's just fun to watch them grow now. But definitely like travel videos are just my favorite things ever to like document, because I can look back on them and remember like how pretty something looked and stuff like that. Because like pictures are one thing, but actually having like videos and then like having you talk about how you liked or disliked a place is so different than just like having a picture and being like, oh yeah, the food there was kind of bad. Like, you know, sometimes you literally do something out of the reasoning to make a YouTube video out of it. So there's literally things that like I never would have done in my life unless I were to make a YouTube video from them. Like dyeing my hair purple, I was literally so skeptical. I was so skeptical about doing that, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. And then I did a YouTube video and it was like super fun. I really want to do a workout challenge thing. I'm really bad with like doing things when other people tell me to do them, but I really want to try to do like a workout challenge, and I don't think I'd do it unless I did a YouTube video about it, because I hate doing things when other people tell me to do them. I'm like, I'll do them on my own time. Sorry, I have the motivation to do it for myself, but I'm not gonna do it because you told me to. So sorry, Chloe Ting, but you telling me when to do things on what day, I'm not about that. But you know, I'll probably try it. So I'd say one of the harder or worst parts, I guess, is that you always have to have ideas. And like the thing about being creative is like you can't constantly be creative. You have times where you have creative ideas, you have like a flow of creativity for like days on days or weeks on months or whatever. but there are definitely times that you like have a roadblock and you're just like, I can't think, and you don't want to like do like that, oh, basic whatever video, or I mean, like, I feel like everyone's like, people only do Q&As when they have like no ideas. I've been wanting to do a Q&A for a while, but yeah, it's just definitely challenging having to constantly think of new ideas and to be actually motivated enough to be constantly doing them. It's kind of tough, especially now because I had videos planned to do multiple videos a week because I had so many ideas for this summer before, you know, Corona happened and all that, because I already knew where I was traveling, I already knew what I would probably be doing there, so I already had like set out what I was gonna be doing, all these videos, all the fun jazz, and then Corona hit and like none of that happened, which was really difficult for me because I literally had over 20 videos planned for the summer. So I was just, I was like really annoyed, but you know, what can you do? I can film those next year. I'll find other ways around it, but it was just kind of hard. But yeah, I'd definitely say that the hardest part is just finding ideas and motivation to keep going. How to stay motivated? Okay, great question. It's honestly quite difficult. Sometimes, like especially this week, I just completely lost track of the week. I was like, I didn't even know that it was Thursday. I was like, bro, I thought it was still Monday. Like, I literally thought I uploaded a video today, but no, it's Thursday. So I'm like, that means tomorrow's Friday, then Saturday, then Sunday. On Sunday, I should already have like a video done, like completely done, like the editing over and everything, uploaded to my YouTube channel and ready for me to just like put it on public Monday morning. And so that would like, it doesn't give me a lot of time to just like film a video and edit it in like 1 or 2 days, which is kind of what I'm doing now, and I've definitely done that a few times, but like it's just really hard. Like sometimes you just completely forget and it's freaking difficult. Or sometimes you like, you know that it's already like Friday or Saturday, but the entire week you've been trying to like figure out what ideas you think are right for your channel or right for you to put out now, because sometimes you're like, oh yeah, like day in the life, or like what I eat in a day, like everybody does that, that's easy, but I'm like, I don't feel like doing that. That's just not what I want to be doing now. And I have so many day in the lives and I love vlogs, like they're my favorite things, that's why I film them so much. But like sometimes I'm like, dude, it's so repetitive, like give it a break, at least put like 1 or 2 different types of videos in between. Like I just feel like y'all are so sick of just seeing me do my day stuff, you know? And even with vlogs, like sometimes you're just hanging out with family or friends, or just literally sitting and like reading a book or having like a really productive day, but it just doesn't seem productive because you're literally just like reading or like journaling and like, or playing the guitar, things that I do every day. And I'm like, I love those things, but like I can't really put on the internet me reading. Like that's just like a fast forward of me reading a book. Like that's not very entertaining. And then me playing the guitar, I'm kind of new to it. I don't really want to put that out on the internet and stuff like that. I put little clips and stuff, but like, I don't know, it's just hard when you're doing stuff like that, or like especially when you're out with friends or family and you're just having a good time and you forget to vlog, or you're like, some of them are camera shy, or it just sometimes like you completely like break the whole thing by pulling out your camera. Like you're having such a great time and then you pull out your camera and it's like, dude, why'd you do that? Like we were having a good time up until now. Like that's so awkward. Like this doesn't need to be on camera, you know? My motivation definitely comes from me just loving to put out videos and like make entertaining stuff. And whenever I'm like watching back a video and editing it, or like when it's completely finished and you're watching it back and you're like, oh, this is finally perfect, like that's your motivation. Like you sing a video completed and you really like it and it looks great and everything and you're just so happy with it. And sometimes I'll be like watching it back and I'm like, oh my god, I completely forgot that I did that today, and like that was super fun. Like, you know, that's part of why I love day vlogs. Like they remind me of little happy things, and that's really where I get my motivation from. It's definitely hard when you aren't really into that whole aspect of like performing or entertaining and stuff like that. So you definitely have to love it to be able to be motivated, but there definitely are situations where I'm like, yes, when I finish this video, I will be so happy, but like, I don't have like the means to even put it out right now, and that's just, sometimes you have to take a break. That's just what happens, you know? Okay, assumptions about YouTube. The time that it takes to edit a video. Some people are like, oh, like, you just have to film it. You literally just have to talk to a camera and then edit it. Like, that shouldn't take long at all. Like, you're gonna be filming for what, like 15 minutes? You cut it down from 15 to like 10 or 12 minutes. That's really not. You literally have to take like an hour worth of footage or something like that and cut it down to like 10 minutes. Like, if you want it longer than 10 minutes, you're probably gonna have more than an hour of footage to begin with. Like, it's difficult. One of my friends, she literally told me that she had 8 hours of footage and her video ended up being, I think it was like a 7-minute video or an 8-minute video like that. And I was like, dude, I don't know if she was over exaggerating by saying 8 hours, but like, that seems like a lot. Like, I don't know how she had that much scrap. And you know what's so difficult, what I've already been saying, to find ideas. That is the hardest thing, and I'm not gonna go over it 10,000 times again because I've already said 5 million times how hard it is to find ideas, so I'm just gonna shut up. Next category is school. So my school will be doing online this semester, and as you know, if you've seen my past videos, which you totally should, I just moved to a new state. So yeah, new state, new school, all that. You should totally go check out my moving videos. They're gonna be linked right here. But yeah, so I just moved to a new state. So, you know, online school, it's gonna be a little difficult to make friends, like really difficult. So far, I have 2 guys that I've been friends with like most of my life. They're family friends, so I know them. One's in 7th or 8th grade, and the other is gonna be a senior now, so, you know, not really my grade, but like still love him to death. And then I have a friend that I actually met here also through family connections, and you know, she's in my grade, she plays my sport and stuff like that, so that's fun. But like, you know, that's still 3 friends, only 1 in my grade, so it's, I don't know, it's probably gonna be a little bit difficult to make friends, but it's whatever, like, I'll find it. I make friends pretty easily, I guess. The next question is making friends. I already went over that. Then sports. I have no idea if we're gonna have fall sports. Where I used to live, the middle schools aren't gonna be doing sports. They haven't said anything about the high schools yet. My friends back home are kind of panicking, and they haven't made any announcements here yet. As I've seen, they have. I will definitely update y'all, or you'll probably just see, because I'm gonna be like very annoyed most of the time because, you know, no sports. It's like half of my livelihood is literally volleyball. Oh yeah, I play volleyball. Probably should have said that in the basics category. Whatever. And then thoughts on online. So this past semester, you know how we had to do online for like a few months because, you know, quarantine started in March and all that. It was really easy for me. I'm pretty sure most schools, like any place that I have friends and I've talked to them, they've said that their classwork wasn't mandatory. Like, you could do it if you wanted to, you didn't have to, and it wouldn't count against you. So yeah, that was definitely a lot easier. I didn't really know that until like the last 2 or 3 weeks of school. But you know, when I was still doing it for the like all of my work for the first like 2 months before I figured that out, it was honestly pretty easy. I liked it. A lot of my teachers didn't even try teaching. One of them would make YouTube videos for us. Another of my teachers would literally just write out everything she could possibly think of that we would need, which was super sweet. But yeah, they're definitely gonna be probably making things a little bit better in the sense that teachers are probably gonna actually have to teach, and you know, you're actually gonna have to submit all of your work, which you didn't before. But I definitely think that it will be a lot easier for people to get good grades, you know, cheating, and just the fact that you're probably gonna have a lot more time. I don't know, I like the fact that you could finish everything at your own pace. Like, you wouldn't have to be like, oh, so you have to do this one class in this 1 hour and you can't do any other classwork, which I think I already made a video talking about online school rants. I'll put that up here, but literally, like, I was so annoyed because in actual school, my teachers would be like, oh no, like, if you want to read anything, you can read the textbook for this class. You can't like do work for another class. You can't read a book for your own pleasure, stuff like that, which is very annoying. So, you know, with online school and all that, you can do everything at your own pace, which definitely for a lot of people is more difficult because they don't have motivation, or they like procrastinate and stuff like that. They're like, I'm just not gonna do my work until like 11 p.m., you know. Thankfully, I'm not wired like that, but you know, that's only me. So I like online school, but I definitely think that it will be more difficult for most people. That is all the questions today. If you guys have any more questions, just put them down below. Don't forget to subscribe to continue seeing more videos. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.